Hi YouTube, and all of the GLBTQ allies, whatever spectrum you consider or watching this video. I just wanted to say, it gets better, and to kind of rant out my personal accounts on, proof that it gets better. And of course, all of these other videos are doing a really great job of their testimonies, and we wouldn't be making these videos if it wasn't true. Um, the first time I heard the word gay in a negative context was when I was in 5th grade in elementary school. And I heard, it was somebody loving the uh, same sex, and I kind of identified with it, so I geared away from it because it's negative, and it's always been negative, and that's always what I had heard of it being used as. So when I was in 5th grade, I said, hey, I'm probably this. I shouldn't be this, so I'm going to make fun of other people for being this. So I became a bully. I became a bully. And I think that's where a lot of bullies are coming from, is they're insecure with themselves, most definitely, or else they wouldn't be picking on you, or else they wouldn't have a reason to. Their hate comes from their own selves. And it was wrong with me, and, as a 22-year-old now, I look back on it and I go, wow, I could have been really hurting that girl, or, whatever. And they weren't gay. They probably aren't gay right now, and it was just me being insecure. I eventually dropped that. I actually had my best friend came out of the closet as bisexual, and I was just like, well, maybe it is okay. I know somebody now, so maybe that is okay. So I didn't really bring it up into my mind until middle school, and I didn't identify as being queer, gay, or any of that. So I got to high school, and I'm still really good friends with my friend who was bisexual at the time, or identified as bisexual at the time. And she was getting picked on a lot, so I stood up for her because, I had to say something. I couldn't just let it be. And, of course, doing what friends do, other people assumed that I was gay, and I was in another closet. I didn't think I was gay. I didn't really read too much into my sexuality at the time. I didn't think about it. But I got picked on a lot for being gay. I got followed home a lot. I got threats a lot. So that was hard. But really, if I look back on it, I just kind of laugh because, I think those people were coming from such a low place to kick somebody down, not even knowing if they were actually gay. And I eventually moved schools. The animosity between myself and my peers became so great that I was actually asked to leave because one of my friends got physically attacked, and I physically attacked the guy who was physically attacking her. So I was asked to leave, and that was hard. But it got better. It did get better. I got a lot better, actually. I moved to a different school, and it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy how much of a difference one person can make. One person. I got to a different high school, and we had this, one of those challenge days, like I guess they show them on MTV now or whatever. But we had challenge day, and one of the cross the line things was cross the line if you're gay, and I was actually the only person cross the line at the time. And then the next one is cross the line if you're gay, or if you have a gay friend, or a gay sister, or a gay brother, or gay sibling, whatever. If you know somebody who's gay, basically. And support it. And everybody but one person crossed the line, and, that says a lot. That means that there are people out there, there are people who will be supportive, and there are people who will love you for no matter what. even if your family or your friends or whoever you come out to doesn't respond positively. Um, and I thought that was great. And I got to college, and it got even better because um, the 4 years I've been at college, nobody has said anything to me if I've ever been like, oh, my girlfriend, or oh, I went to gay pride. I've never gotten a negative response, ever. A lot of times it's just like, wow, that's so cool, tell me about it. And people mature, people become comfortable with themselves. And even, you know, a lot of times the people being really negative about it, are being negative about themselves and taking it on you. And it's not fair, and then it's not great. And, even if there's physical things involved, if somebody's being physically hurtful for you, there's always things that you can do to make it better. There's always places you can go, like the Trevor Project, and calling for, help there. And if you're thinking of self-harm or anything like that. And then, reporting it. Sometimes you need to be really proactive about that. And, I reported physical violence against me a lot in my first high school, and they didn't do anything about it until, an incident happened. But keep trying. Keep trying. There's a lot, I found a great mentor my sophomore year in high school who just, you know, made me feel for the first time like it's fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. And it was, because right now I'm in a great place in my life and becoming an adult and seeing how many people are accepting, and it's not all that you think it is. One negative person makes a huge impact on your life. But as for many people who are hateful and who are doing negative things, there are 100 more that have like tons and tons of love in their hearts to give to you. Um, yeah, I go to a college now where our gay group has, at least 90 people came to the last meeting, and it's like a 20 people space to fill in. So there's lots of people who are willing to love, and lots of people willing to battle through things with you, and it gets better. It gets a lot better.